Yeah, I thought we started the game with plenty of energy, Baz. Obviously a few shuffles with the team. Guys seemed to handle that well, and yeah, it's pleasing to, had a good run and then to turn around and come and get another result so quickly was good.
Fair to say Clem was the undeniable consistent on a pretty sort of bizarre night.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Yeah, he's to be out for a month and play the first 50 odd straight and lay a good platform for us was really pleasing for not only us but him, and whether we have him next week or not, I suppose only time will tell.
Was that the plan of playing for the first 50 odd minutes?
No, not really. No, just obviously losing Eddie, Lee. If we didn't have to make 4 in the first half, we didn't want to. So we'd thought if we could push through, and he was happy to push through as he did in the Origin. So thought we'd get our pound of flesh out of him. He's not going to be with us next week.
Could you see a difference in the result when he came on for that second city?
Look, he's a good experienced player, isn't he? And plenty of his mates are doing a good job. He didn't play against South, and we took on a very good South pack, and they did a good job as well. So there's plenty of his mates doing a good job, but there's no doubt that he's been a great signing for our club. There's no doubt about that.
Is it fair to say that the Gabay sin being sort of changed the game there for a bit?
Well, all I'd say on all of it, Baz, with the second half is we made the second half extremely difficult for ourselves in a number of ways. There was plenty of ways we made it very hard for ourselves. But the pleasing thing is, I suppose, from a team and club point of view, the fact that we could do what we did and push through it and come out the other end and still get a good result.
Did you work out why you got this injury?
I'm only going to guess that it's the multiple infringements against the team. I'm only going to guess. That's all I can guess. Yeah.
Is that a concern, Brian?
Look, I've certainly spoke to the players, and I'm not going to say anything publicly, but I spoke to the playing group, and we'll just leave it at that. As I said, we made it very hard for ourselves, but very pleasing to be able to still come out the other end. Mate, I thought him and Kurt, Kurt's preparation the last 2 weeks has been far from ideal. He's basically been a trainer once in the 2 weeks, and he found out this morning he was playing fullback, or lunchtime today, sorry. So he never found out till 12:30 to go out and contribute like he did. And Mason played against South and did well, and he got an opportunity again today with having to move Kurt. And I thought he had a really, really good contribution. His goal kicking was outstanding. But I suppose his ability to bring Jesse Remini into the game was a real highlight for us, because that's something, that we haven't used Jess so well at the moment this year, and obviously Jesse getting into the game is a real key for us, and I thought Mason introduced him into the game very well, which had some real good impact for us.
Brownie, it's not going to be your call, but do you think Mitchell Pearce will be here next week?
Oh, look, I'll stay out of those ones. Yeah, I think the fact that they wanted him for game 1 and game 2, and obviously what's happened to young Nathan, and I suppose Freddie will come up with what he wants to do there, I suppose. And if it is Mitchell, I'm sure he'll do a very good job. All I can say is that Mitchell's actually fit, and he hasn't been fit for a month. So he's the bye 2 weeks ago, and then the week off this week's the first time he's been 100% fit. So he actually trained this week where he kicked the ball regularly, although the touch finders would suggest maybe he didn't do enough of it, but he's kicked a lot this week and practiced on the field a lot, and his body's fine. So if they feel that he's the right player, he's certainly fit and sound to go and compete and train well and make a good account of himself.
Brandon said he'll be sweet for Origin 3. Are you sort of as it is?
Oh, look, he'll get a scan on his calf tomorrow. Obviously had a minor problem in the Origin, got through the game, come back to us with a cork on his quad, trained Wednesday, and his calf had been fine, but just pulled up a little sore, and then got treatment and felt good, and then pulled up sore after yesterday, and he didn't do a great deal. He only travelled light, trained light, and then went in today. And so whether it's a minor problem, but I would have thought that he'd be fine, but I thought he was going to be fine tonight too, so I'm no genius there.
The reaction of the team, Caleb not being there, really positive? Really positive,
because that's, I've had 2 games now without KP, and we've had 2 results where we've scored enough points and defended well, and so it's a real pleasing thing, showing the guys have got some faith in the blokes that are coming in, and the blokes that are coming in are obviously doing a good job as well.
What about next week, Brownie? You could potentially have all missing through rep duty. Obviously, it's the first time
Yeah, well, we got, Aiden come back last week and played half an hour of footy, so he'll play tomorrow. And, Jacob Safidi's working his way into form, which is really pleasing. Danny Levi will be back next week, so, I've lost Eddie with a broken arm, so, we'll just have to work with what we got there. And but as we saw tonight, Kurt and Mason did a great job, and whoever comes in, we'd be expecting them to make a good account of themselves. And obviously the Warriors, it's probably this period of the year is a good period for them because most of their players are obviously not available for Origin. So, we'll make a good account of ourselves, and we certainly can't go out there using any excuses that we've lost 4 or 5 Origin players. We just need to go out there and compete really well, and if we do that, we'll see where it takes us.
When Eddie broke his arm, there were suggestions it might have been pretty early in the game.
Yeah, it was really early apparently, so he just he scored one and played on for a while, and and then they just sent the message up, so he did it pretty much at the start of the game, I believe.
Is he the only injury?
I think so, Baz, yeah.